Jersey Sports Zone's coverage of Monroe and South Brunswick is brought to you by Princeton Orthopedic Associates. Neri Rodriguez coming to you from Piscataway High School for the Greater Middlesex Conference Tournament Boys Soccer Final. Second seed 10-6 South Brunswick taking on top seed 13-5 Monroe. Falcons owning both meetings between the two this year, looking for redemption after losing in the final last year to Old Bridge on penalty kicks. No scoring in the first. Second half, South Brunswick awarded a penalty kick 9 minutes in. Aiden Chang makes good on the attempt, and Chang with something for the Monroe faithful. But hold up, the refs call a false start, and South Brunswick will have to re-kick. Chang, no worries, it's good. Aiden Chang gives the Vikings their first score of the day in the 49th minute. They take a 1-0 lead. Late in regulation, hope starting to dwindle for Monroe as under 10 minutes remain. Joe Ashemi on the free kick sends one towards the box, and Alton Nikezi with a championship effort sinks it for the Falcons. Nikezi in the 73rd minute ties the match at 1-1, and we will head to overtime. Penalties not in short supply in this one, 19 yellows and 4 red cards issued, including a yellow for South Brunswick's head coach. 2 players from each team would be ejected late, both fan bases letting their opinions be known, and after 2 overtime periods, the GMC final will come down to penalty kicks. Both teams making and missing their first 2 attempts. How about Monroe keeper Kumel Kagawala? Just his 4th game played this year, but Kagawala with 2 huge stops allows the Falcons to take a 2-1 lead. A bit later, following a goal from South Brunswick, Logan Rogers with the rejection ties the score at 3-3. Both teams sink their next attempts, but tough break for SB as this shot off post sets up a potential game winner. Derek Alfonso, who just missed a few moments earlier, not this time. That's game. Derek Alfonso wins it for the Falcons in PKs. For the 8th time, Monroe, you are Greater Middlesex Conference Tournament champions. The top-seeded Falcons outlast their GMC Red foe a 3rd time this year for their 2nd conference title in 3 years. As mentioned, they lost the title game on PKs last year. Much different feeling this time around. The late score by Alton Nikezi with 7 minutes left, forcing overtime for Monroe. He and Aiden Chang your only goal scorers of the night. What an effort from both teams, and they liked it so much they have a chance to meet in the 2nd round of the Central Group 4 playoffs to run it back. Here's Monroe head coach Steve McKenzie after the win.
Obviously, it's tough to lose. We were on the other end last year. But the guys fought hard. They came back and handled adversity and pushed through it, and that's where we're at. Kamel is very good at PKs, and Justin's very confident in him taking the kick, so just worked out that way. With the cards and just playing through, and we had a couple guys banged up that normally might take kicks, so the guys that went out there really stepped up and came through.
Reporting for Jersey Sports Zone, I'm Neri Rodriguez.